Okay, so I recorded a message. It didn't upload, nor did it save on here. I don't know what TikTok problem is, but at the end of the day, that last message that I did, it was talking about mother wounds, and it pertaining to a male, okay, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this person is just someone that is quick to do things, someone that could possibly be very arrogant. This person knows how to make money, whether it's legal or illegal. They know how to make money. They know how to bring some type of bread in. They are goal oriented. But when it comes to it's like they have a lot of logical sense, but when it comes to emotional intelligence, it's not there. And that's due to them not having a bond with their mother like they were supposed to. It was more of an energy of an experience that they had with their mother when they were a teenager, where their mother wasn't protecting them or nurturing them or loving them like they needed from them. You may have, called this person out about it. You may have mentioned to them that they need to go heal. They may need to go see a therapist. This person could be at this time projecting things onto you. And if this is not a male, and you say you're a female watching this and you're in your masculine energy and not in your feminine energy, there's some type of mother wound within you, okay? And there's a need for you to love on yourself more, nurture yourself. Whatever you didn't receive from your mom, you need to be given to yourself now because you're an adult. It's a hard pill to swallow that, people are people regardless of their title, right? And there's a need for you to understand that everybody has free will. And if that was your mother's choice not to be the mother that you needed her to be, well, that falls short on her because she's put that wedge in between your relationship, right? But at the same time, now that you're an adult, everything that you needed, again, like I said, from your mother, give it to yourself now, okay? For some of you, you really do want a relationship with your mom, whether you're male or female, and you can have that. The thing is, you need to pray more. You need to do the healing, because sometimes spirit, sometimes your ancestors, they choose you to heal that mother wound within you, because when you heal the DNA within your bloodline. And I can speak, for example, for myself, where I wanted a better relationship with my dad. But I know, due to spirit telling me, that I had to do the groundwork of healing that father wound within me, right? And when I started doing my shadow work and writing in my journal and writing as if our relationship had already formed a better bond, I started seeing the changes within my dad. He was never the type to really express his emotions and be vulnerable. But now we're at a point where we say I love you before we get off the phone. We're vulnerable with each other. Honestly, we might share a little too much with each other now, but it's like I had to work on me, right? And I had to remove that energy, that resentment within my heart. I had to open up my heart to reciprocate love. Sometimes, not sometimes, but I believe that children come into the world to teach our parents, and because my dad didn't receive what he needed from his mom, he was blessed to have a daughter first, and me being his firstborn and his only daughter, I was teaching him how to have emotional intelligence, so you may be dealing with someone that is dealing with vulnerability and their emotions at this time, or this is you. Just know that this is something that's temporary. It's not going to last forever. So please keep an open mind, keep an open heart. But you got to remember too, if this is someone that you're trying to help, they have to want this for themselves first. Okay. They have to work on themselves first before they can even work on a relationship with another parent. Okay. But fun times are going to be on the horizon. I also was picking up too, when I was doing that message, that for some of you, you could be dealing with a domestic violence situation, and you have put your foot down and you are working towards, removing yourself from this situation. The thing is, my only advice to you would be to not tell anybody your plans. Okay, do what you got to do. Get you a separate bank account, save up some money, even if you got to stash that money in a lockbox at a bank, whatever the case may be. Okay, do not let anybody know, because it's for your safety. It's for your children's safety. Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing don't tell nobody, because I keep getting that vision of that show P Valley, when the girl that was the stripper that had the abusive boyfriend, husband, and she was trying to get away, and she told her stepsister, knowing that her stepsister's mom, 555 on the timer, did not like her, and she blew her cover and she couldn't leave, and the minute she went back home, he whooped her ass. So it's like, please do not get anybody involved in your escape plan. This is something that you and God is going to get you through this, okay? So I'm praying for you. I send you healing and high vibrations, and know that this is temporary. This is not forever, okay? And you're taking the right steps to doing what you need to do, not only for you, but for your children as well.